And people were thinking that I was saying, I just saw it on Netflix, and I think this is the jacket. And I got death threats on it.
Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Totally Bombed. I'm Jess, your host, and this week's guest is dark pop, alt rock, musical artist from Toronto?
Yes.
I just want to make sure that's correct. From Toronto, Damian Rose. Hi, thank you so much for coming.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Yeah, so you want to tell us a little bit about how you started performing, about your project, what you've been working on, that kind of thing?
Definitely. I mean, started performing, that takes me way back. My uncle showed me like Iron Maiden, Black Sabbath, Ozzy, all that type of stuff when I was like 3 years old. And I fell in love with it then. And going on from there, I guess, started in Carlisle Conservatory of Music when I was around 12. And they had me in like 8 different bands, playing like something different in each of them. Just kind of fill spaces. So I ended up playing guitar, bass, piano, vocals, drums. And from there, had a few bands. And now I'm doing my solo project, which is Damian Rose. And definitely going to have some shows shortly. And the first one this summer, actually, planning in August for the EP release party.
Oh, cool. I did see your new music video that just dropped, the cover of Lana Del Rey.
Yes.
Of Gods and Monsters. Wait,
yes.
Yeah. I'm just trying to remember. I'm trying to remember. It's a lot of, I'm like, I know this song.
Totally.
No, it was really well done. Do you have fun doing music videos? Like, what really inspired that?
I love directing. I love horror, of course. And we had an amazing crew on it. My best friend Farrell, who works in a lot of crew stuff all the time. He does like props and set deck.
Oh, cool.
And then we had Ricky Christie, who's worked a lot on set, big sets, that type of a thing as well. And he did our gaffing, or key grip. He did all the lighting stuff.
All that technical stuff I know nothing of. I just turned the lights on. Flick a switch. That's all I can do. No, that's really great. I love Lana Del Rey's music. So when you sent that to me to check out, I was like, I know this one. Let's watch it. And it had like a lot of like. It felt like almost like 90s horror type roots.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, so it was a cool music video. Very cool. Okay, so now that we're hearing all your wins, before we get into your bombs, we're going to start with our fast flops. These are stories that other people wrote about times they flopped. If that's you out there, feel free to DM your story to us or check out our Reddit and post it on there. It might be read and reacted by a performer in a future episode. So I'm just going to get reading these. Feel free to react or just say that's relatable or whatever it is. Some of these are really fast and some of these are really weird. So we'll get into it. Okay, so this one's by someone named Tarragon. Okay, they said, playing guitar at a festival, big stage. The monitor is so loud that my guitar is constantly on the verge of feedback. My solo comes up. Had performed it multiple times playing behind my back. I throw the guitar over my shoulders, but step on the chord, so my hand lands in the wrong spot in the neck. Solo becomes a jumbled mess of out-of-key notes and screeching feedbacks. There is a video of this on YouTube. The top comment is, "This guy sucks."
Oh, damn.
Have you ever gotten like any hate comments on YouTube?
Oh, a million. I've gotten, oh my God. So there's this one time I put out this Instagram reel and saying that I had this leather jacket and I'd worn it in a few like movies, that type of a thing. And I was like, hey, this is the same leather jacket that I've like on Netflix and stuff like that I've been in. And people were thinking that I was saying, I just saw it on Netflix and I think this is the jacket. And I got death threats on it. Yeah.
The internet is crazy. They'll kill you over anything.
Right?
They'll kill you over jackets.
I know.
That's crazy. Okay, well, at least that guy so far didn't get death threats. So we'll see. We'll see how bad. Well, bad feedback is always the worst. Anything technical. Again, I hate it. If I can't flick a switch. Okay, next one. This one is by Mexcellent92. I play in a hardcore band, was doing as many punk jumps as my shitty 32-year-old body could take, ripped my pants, and didn't notice that they started falling down. Went to go for one more jump and fell on my ass during a crucial part of the song in front of 400 people.
Oh, shit.
Have you ever had like any wardrobe malfunctions?
No, that I can think of.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Knock
Yeah.
on wood. The next time it's a nipple slip.
Yeah.
Okay, last one. This is by Xander Stop. Drummer kept fudging the intro to our last tune. After several attempts, the lead singer yells, "Play the fucking song." This was in a crowded venue. Drummer fucked it up one more time. Lead singer said, "Fuck this," walks off, and leaves us all standing there like idiots. End of show, and the band broke up that day.
Oh, my God.
So
Yeah.
I feel like we've gotten a few now where it's like the band broke up the day of the bad gig.
Yeah,
Like that was
yeah.
their final
Yeah.
moment, and usually it's one jackass in the band. So sometimes it's better to do solo gigs.
Yeah, totally. Well, I relate to that actually. We were playing, I think it was like Markham Music Festival. I think it was Winter Song Fest. And we were at this bar, and we were playing Dr. Man by Palais Royale.
Okay.
And so a few people in the band, among one of which was my girlfriend at the time. We've been rocky for a while at this point. And so essentially, I'm running around, high energy. I accidentally tip over my water, and the water spills. And she reams me out in front of everybody, the organizer, everyone. It was so bad for like 5 minutes. She was like, "You shouldn't," like, it was insane.
Over spilled water. Like,
Yes.
don't cry over spilled water, guys.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Easy. That's really disrespectful.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Save that when no one's around.
Yeah, right?
Like at
You
the very
think?
least.
Yeah.
Do it in front of my boss, guys. Like, embarrassing, Mom.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Well, now it's time to ask you, is there a time where you've totally bombed?
I think kind of in public online because essentially I had this band called Lost in Hollywood.
Okay.
And this summer we were getting millions of views on TikTok, that type of a thing, getting a fan base. And then all of a sudden September rolls around and everyone goes off to school. And it just kind of evaporated online. Yeah, it was just like I did the videos for a while and then everyone was like, "Hey, where's the band?" I'm like, not here.
Did they not even like talk about it prior? Like they didn't have like they were just
Really, it was really crazy too because it was like we were on the verge of something really great. We were like talking to managers, this and that, and then it was just like, "I'm gonna be computer engineer."
yeah, they're like, "Let me get back on that conveyor belt."
Yeah.
Like, gotta get an education, guys.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So, so on TikTok, like, I guess you probably still do your solo stuff there?
Yes, just started back up. So
Okay.
the Gods and Monsters. I was in Calgary for a year. My fiance Mackenzie, meeting her parents for the year, that type of a thing. Now I'm back in Toronto and starting kind of my first EP. So the first thing you saw with Gods and Monsters, that's the first narrative story bit of this 3 music videos that I have coming out for the EP. And it follows kind of storyline, that type of a thing. And yeah, it'll be fun. Looking forward to
Okay,
it.
that's what. That's so. So I just going back to like this internet bomb.
Yes.
Did they completely stop just their socials at all? And they just
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
They bombed you.
And yeah.
I guess this really is like why a lot of people are doing more solo stuff.
Yeah. Like I've even met people and they're like, "We should start a band." I'm just like so on the edge. I'm like, I would love to, but it's just like at this point, I want to do what I want to do and not have
Yeah.
any kind of sidetracked and getting, messed up here or there, and just do it because I know I can do it myself. I do acting, I do music, I do directing, and if I can just, have my own socials and just be putting that out, I think that helps a lot.
Yeah, well, and it's also really hard. I find like when you're doing anything performance, art, etc. When it comes to involving other people into your vision,
Yes.
if it's not a
Definitely.
collective vision and it's just
Definitely.
your vision,
Yeah.
then it's really hard bringing other people into it.
Totally.
They
yeah.
don't get it. they don't understand, man.
Totally.
So have you ever had any like live bombs?
Oh, you know what?
And then bomb can mean whatever it means to you.
Totally.
Like that's,
What I can think of is, so I was doing this Long McQuaid rock band camp when I was 13. And I think there were like 4 or 5 people in the band. It was like a week. You went every day. You learned 3 songs, and then you performed. And at that time, my voice was also going through a vocal change because I'm 13.
No.
And so they're having me sing like Maps by Maroon 5. They're Crazy Train by Ozzy Osbourne. And it was just like so high. I tried my best. I can definitely sing high now, but it's definitely a struggle at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That actually sounds so. I love watching. I don't know. Like I love watching little kids perform.
Yeah.
And I guess this is one thing. Going back to TikTok, this is one thing I watch, and some of these kids are so freaking talented.
Yeah.
I'm like, how?
Totally, yeah.
Like I could barely have friends at that age.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
How could you deal with socializing and playing an instrument better than any adult I've seen? Like
Totally.
This is insane.
Yeah.
I guess TikTok's good that way. Opens your eyes to other people's talents.
Definitely, yeah.
If you were watching someone else, because I've been asking this because I'm very curious what
Yes.
other people think is a bomb. If you were watching someone else live, at what point do you think you would be like, oh, that performance totally bombed?
I don't know, like, honestly, that's a hard one.
Yeah, it is hard because other people have different like variations of what they mean of bomb.
Well, let's just say the vocalist is, like, completely off key, singing in another key than the song is.
That's
That
a
would
good
definitely
one.
do it.
They can't quite figure it out.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's even just a tech issue. Their monitors are off and they're like they're
Totally.
lost. They can't
Yeah.
figure it out. We've had a few people come on and talk about tech issues being the reason
Yeah.
they bombed.
Totally.
You can't
Yeah.
trust it. You can't trust technology ever.
Yeah, totally. What else? I mean, just if the drummer can't keep time, that kind of...
It's just if they can't
That's
do
hard.
their job.
Yeah, totally.
And if they can't play it off. If they can't like, be like, oops.
Yeah, yeah.
Get it back in, like that
Exactly.
kind of thing.
Well, that's a big thing too. It's like, if you miss a wrong couple notes or whatever, but if you don't show it and you just continue, most people in the audience won't even realize it, right?
Yeah.
And I think it's when you're like so hard on yourself that you like stop the song, that type of a thing. That's kind of where everybody notices, and then they're like, oh, damn, they fucked up the song, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing with younger new performers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They tend to that has to be perfect.
Yes.
This
Yeah.
is perfect, especially if they're coming from music school or
Yeah.
anything like that. You're being marked
Yeah, sure.
for
sure.
that.
Yeah.
Versus if you're just performing in front of a live audience, they're just there for vibes.
Yeah. But I mean, if it's rock and roll, it's not supposed to be perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's part of the human of it. That's why I love
Yeah.
live performance. Like sometimes the fuck ups are like part of it.
Yeah, totally.
Like
yeah.
I want to see you drop your drumstick.
Exactly. Shows you're a little more human,
Yeah, you just gotta keep committing to it, and that's
Yeah.
that's one reason I'm doing this podcast is I'm hoping a lot of people that maybe don't perform a lot are listening and they're like, yeah, everyone has been through that awkward you gotta get used to it. You gotta
Definitely.
gotta own the stage, get comfortable in that space, and owning that.
Yeah. I know my music teacher always said you had to do something 1,000 times to be good at it. And so I think, if you're starting out performing, just perform. It doesn't matter if you bomb. It doesn't matter if you're not as good as you'd like to be. As you perform more and more and more, you'll get better and better and better and better until you're there.
Yeah. That's 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
So are you nervous about any of your live performances coming up then? In the summer? Your EP release? Are you...
Not really. A little bit more stressed, I would say.
Yeah, stressed, not nervous. Yeah.
Because I'm balancing so many things. I'm working right now with acting coach Catherine McNally.
Okay.
And she played Donald Trump's mom on The Apprentice. And so doing acting on set. Yeah.
Her claim to fame.
On set, doing the music videos, the live stuff. Got to get the live shows, yeah, all booked and stuff like that, and it's just like so much stuff. It's like I gotta work all the time, so it's more stress than anything else.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I mean, like, yeah, like stress can build up in different ways. I tend to get nervous, and that builds up, and then I'm like, oh, I gotta have backup plans on the backup plans in case that stuff doesn't work out.
Totally.
But so when you were younger, just because you've been doing this for so long,
Yes.
and you played so many instruments. Was there an instrument you were worse at than the others? Like what did you not enjoy?
Say in the beginning, drums, because it was so hard. Because I started on the guitar, and then guitar to bass, which is pretty standard. Yeah. And then going on to the drums, it's like, okay, all of a sudden I got to use these 2 feet and this, be doing everything at the same time,
the coordination.
stay in time. And it takes some practice, got it eventually. And then I would say piano, because I just didn't know any chords or anything like that. Like when I was a kid, my Oma had a piano in her house. And so I would just kind of like play and stuff like that, just kind of by ear, but like actually going in and having to like learn chords and this and that in 2 hands. And that was probably pretty hard for me at the beginning too. Yeah.
So it's a lot of the coordination and stuff.
Totally.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, being a drummer, I could see being really stressful because the band's kind of counting on you to keep their time.
Yeah.
So you're not just responsible for yourself in that situation.
Yeah. Literally counting on you.
Yeah, literally. And a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
No, for sure. What would you give as advice to someone maybe starting out performing and they're nervous about bombing?
Sure. I would say just go out and do it, you know? Like nobody's going to remember the first time you bombed, but they will remember when you've played your 150th show and it's in front of 150 people, right? So like honestly, it's not a big deal. Just get out there and do it. You know, and have fun because it should be fun. That's the main thing.
Yeah, the audience feeds off that fun. Like if they see you're having fun, they're like, "Oh, this must be fun. Like I should have fun too. I don't want to be a loser and not having fun."
Yeah.
No, that's fair. Like whenever I try to think of like people performing, it's like the performances I remember the most weren't always like perfect. They just really like were just I don't know, authentic, very, artistic, very just keeping it going. Whatever was happening, they knew how to just keep it going, which I feel like is part of the performance.
Definitely.
It's all art.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And even if you mess up, just say it's part of the song.
Exactly. Like no one knows. You forget lyrics, repeat a verse.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I've done that many times. Yeah.
It's all. I feel like bombing is just if you just. No one notices if you just keep it going.
Totally.
It's acting. You're just you're performing yourself performing.
Exactly.
We're all just characters.
Yeah.
Do you think you've ever bombed maybe recording a music video? Is there ever times where like a take wasn't quite going?
Oh yeah. Okay, so Lost in Hollywood did this music video called Howl at the Moon.
Okay.
And this was, I think, 2 or 3 years ago. And we had a student crew, and somebody from TMU reached out to us, and they were like, "Oh, can I like direct your video?" And so there comes to be this point in the video, and it was just so silly. There was supposed to be slow dancing between me and this girl, you know? It wasn't even kissing or anything like that. But they were like, "No, boundaries. You're not allowed to slow dance with her. Instead, we're going to put the camera right in front of your face, and you're going to go like this, and it's like you're slow dancing with her."
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was just like, this is so weird.
You're like, I'm an actor, but I'm not that good. Just slow dance with the cameraman.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Wow. Like I always love to say like it's okay to bomb on camera because then you can just edit it and post.
Totally,
but some things you can't quite. You can't quite. Like what are you gonna do? Crop it more? It's just your nose? Like there's only so much you can do there. Right. You'd have to go look that up.
Yeah, totally.
No, that's really awesome. Okay, well, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, this was great. If you have anything you want to promote, now's the time to do it.
Yeah, totally. I got my EP coming out this spring and summer. I'm not going to release the name yet, but we got Gods and Monsters out. And next month, it's going to be April when this comes out. So it's going to be the first original music video, which is After Hours on YouTube. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Well, I'm going to make sure to link all that in the description
Thank
so
you.
it's easy peasy for our listeners
Totally.
to get to. So thank you again
Thank
so
you so
much for coming on.
Appreciate it.
Remember, if you have a flop story, you can totally just DM it and let us know, or join our Reddit and write it there, and you might be reacted to by another performer. And just remember, bombing's not the end of the world.
Not at all.
Not at all. Thank you, everyone, and make sure to follow us on the socials, and we'll see you all next week.